Now we sound the drum.
Oh,
Now we sound the drum.
You're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are mermaids on a mission to bring you the latest mermaid news, reviews, and more. So prop up your fins and enjoy this episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast. All right, hey everybody. It's Abby, your Everyday Mermaid, and this is
Lauren.
my Mergal pal, and you are listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Welcome.
So, Lauren, last week we discussed pre-princess trivia.
Yes. Preparation.
And it was literally the day, like, right before we left to go do the trivia.
No, it was the day of trivia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was the day of trivia.
It was day of trivia.
Sorry. I said that. That was not the way it was in my head. It came out wrong.
Yes.
Yes. Trivia, same day. We literally left this desk and went to trivia.
Well, we took some promo shots first.
It's true. Yes. You dressed as Belle, which is why I grabbed the chip mug. For those of you who are just listening, I have a chip mug here for my
teacup
tea.
mug, yeah.
Teacup. Because you dressed as Belle.
That's
well,
true.
It's Disney bound, like
Right,
you know,
right.
it wasn't like crazy.
Yeah,
costumes.
I had my blue flowy dress on and had a white button down underneath it, and then a little black flats, and carried a book with me.
Yep.
And my hair is brunette-ish.
Close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
Yep.
It's blonde because I made it that way.
Right.
But apparently, in my now slightly older age, it's decided that it's just going to go full brunette. Because I was quite blonde when I was younger. No
Well,
longer.
So rude of our hair
I
to
know.
make these choices for us.
Yeah. I mean, yours went full purple. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
But yes, so I Disney bounded as Belle, and you Disney bounded as
Ariel, of course.
What a surprise!
Well, you
That
know, I had all the
skirt
things.
was perfect, though.
Oh yeah, I actually did. I found that off Amazon. I had the Adorkable apparel
Yes.
top.
Mm.
Love you, Tracy Hines. I had an Ariel wig, and then just like this green skirt that I got off Amazon for $10. You know,
Ugh.
just the cheapest thing, and
But it was
worked.
it was the perfect color.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Yeah. So we was looking real cute.
Yes, girl, and you got extra points if you dressed up.
We did,
so,
yeah,
which
yep,
was
yep, yep, yep.
crucial.
Very important.
Because we will tell y'all all about that in a moment.
Mhm.
But yeah, so we dressed up, took some promo pics, of course, for the gram.
As we do.
And then we drove out to Party Foul in Donaldson. I'm a little upset with our Nashville Mermaid pod because we only had one other person show up, Sweet Taylor Mermaid, who we love. She Disney bounded as Cinderella.
Oh my gosh, she looks so cute too.
So cute. So I mean, it was just three of us, which is fine because apparently we didn't need any help, Lauren, because we did pretty well.
What was yeah. So we'll go step by step because I really I want to get to the part that he said about our name
Yes.
at the end.
Well, and we actually brought the sheet with us home with us from the trivia so we could go like by each question,
Yes.
tell you like our thought processes and
Mhm.
all that. So if you're like not into Disney princesses, just go ahead and
This
skip on
isn't the
over.
podcast for you.
But we're very passionate about it,
We are.
and so we're gonna talk about it.
yeah. So finally, Doodog gets there and he starts setting up.
Yeah.
And he passes out all the thingies.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got to pick your name.
Yeah.
So, of course, we did what any person in their right mind does. We
Sure.
went to the internet
Yes.
and we picked Bibbidi Bobbidi
Booyah.
Booyah. And we filled it all in our forms and did the whole thing. And then what happened, Abby?
And then he was like, just so you know, you're gonna have to pick a new team name because that's already taken.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we are so unoriginal, Lauren.
I
Like,
know.
how like we are Abby and Lauren, like we are the princess. Like what?
So then I rather like what we came up with.
Oh yeah. So I mean, we went to basically our favorite. I don't know. It's just a great movie.
It
The
is a great
Emperor's
movie.
New Groove. We
It's
went
like our
there.
unofficial favorite.
Totally. Like, the princesses are one thing. Like, they're in
Mhm.
their own category, but the Emperor's New Groove is like its own, like,
It really, really
place.
is.
It's high on a shelf up
It's
there.
Quotable. It's endearing. It's hilarious.
So good. I just love it.
So we decided on smash it with a hammer.
A hammer. Yeah. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And so that was our team name. We
That
had to
was our team
scratch out
Oh my
every
gosh.
because they gave us little sheets of paper and stuff. Like
That was how we wrote down our answer. It was a whole thing.
It was a whole thing, y'all. But our team name was now Smash It with a Hammer. So
If you don't know that quote, I'm gonna need you to look it up because it's oh my gosh.
let's just turn him into a flea,
A
harmless little flea.
And I'll put that flea in the box.
And I'll put that box into another box.
And I'll mail it to myself. And when it gets
Good
here,
I'll
I'll
smash
smash
it
it
with
with
a
a hammer. I also really, really love like pull the lever, crunk, wrong lever.
Oh gosh.
Yzma is talk about man, Merida. I love me some Merida, but Yzma might actually be my spirit animal.
She's just fabulous.
It's fabulous.
I'm really sad that we're missing D23, by the way.
I know,
One
man.
of these days.
Do you know
Lauren.
what's even worse?
What?
I lived in LA for 2.5 years. How many times do you think I went?
Lauren, my heart just sunk down to my stomach.
Yeah.
How could you?
I just wasn't on my radar.
I
I was just all
know.
about some Disneyland.
I know. I hear you.
Anytime I had a chance, that was where I was.
I get so many Evites for influencer things or whatever, and most of them are dumb. But there was one where it was Disney Princess Night at some club or something, and I was like, "Why, God,
know.
don't I live in LA?"
I know. It's so much fun. I did go to Hollywood Boulevard once for Halloween.
Oh my gosh!
And that's
How was that?
that's 50,000 people.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people.
But it's probably really fun.
It is. So I dressed up as Boo from Monsters Inc.
I just watched that movie today.
Isn't it so cute?
It's so cute.
So-
So you wore the...
I had
the-
pigtails.
that's
I
cute.
had this little pink dress. I had
Cute.
little white kids.
So cute.
Yeah. So I was Boo.
Mike Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
It was very fun. And then, of course, the one Sully I saw all night, I never actually saw because I was in a bar hanging out with a friend, and my other friends were outside, and they kept calling me to
Oh,
get me
no.
to come outside and see Sully, but Sully had to leave by the time I got out there, and I was like,
Dang it.
I thought I was going to see plenty of Sullys. That's a really comfortable outfit, you know? It's just a onesie.
Well, it's hot probably. I don't know. In LA, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. So,
Mm.
yeah, that's intense. Talk about
Wow.
some things that you see.
Oh, I bet.
Mhm.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's quite the night.
Well.
Anywho,
Okay, so
talk nerdy to me.
yes, Disney Princess Trivia. So we get ready to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And the first round...
Basically, he would ask us 3 different questions, and we'd write all 3 answers on the same sheet of paper.
Yeah, and then we would turn it in
Mm-hmm.
and get points for the ones we got right.
Right. So the first, well, how about individual things? So the first one was, what does Scuttle call a snarfblat?
And we were like, duh, it's a smoking pipe.
Yeah.
It's a, whatever you want to call it, pipe thing.
Yeah. Basically, this round, I was like, I think we've got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what is the food that, or what is it that Pocahontas and Nakoma are harvesting when John Smith meets up with them? Corn.
Corn.
It's corn.
Yeah.
And then who becomes the coachman in Cinderella?
Which we went over on the car ride there, I think.
We did.
Because I was like, wait, the dog or the horse? I can't remember.
Yes. So the mice become the horses, the horse becomes the coachman, the dog becomes the footman.
Yep. So we said the horse.
We said the horse, and we were right.
We got them all right.
And it was really... So here's my thing, we write down all these answers and we turn them all in, and Lauren immediately picks up her phone to double check that she's right on all the things.
Oh my gosh.
Because I know the first 2 are right, but I was like, oh God, was it the horse or the dog? Was it the horse or the dog?
It's so funny. You would do that every time.
I did do it every time. And I literally had to watch the change scene to make sure it was the horse that turned into the coachman and not the dog. I was, oh man, I was feeling a lot of ways.
Well, It's like we know these answers.
Yes.
Like deep down we know them. But when we're like put under pressure like that, sometimes you question yourself.
Mhm.
And so you can't wait for him, because it takes a while for him to get all the answers in and
does.
like do all the points and stuff. And so like
Man, I was
it's
feeling some kind of way.
nerve-wracking.
And then, well, see, my confidence in Disney trivia has taken a hit in the past.
Oh.
We went over this.
Yes,
the
I
reason
remember
why.
that.
So I was playing trivia one night at a bar I was at, and the last one was a Disney trivia question. I was like, put all the points on it. We're gonna win. Like, I got this. And it was like, which shoe, the left or the right, does Cinderella actually try on at the end? You've got a 50-50 chance at a right answer with that. And we lost all our points because I said the wrong shoe. So I rewatched the part of the movie and made sure I knew which shoe it was she tried on.
Which shoe is it?
It's the right, because you can see in the movie that her little pinky toe is the one sticking out. So
Got the pinky toe.
the pinky toe is on the right instead of the
Okay.
big toe on the left. The left one is the one that breaks.
Yes,
Because that's the one that evil stepmother trips up
for sure.
Doodah and he smashes it to the ground. Smash it like a hat! So yeah, that was
Yes.
fun.
Okay.
The next ones were fact or fiction. So we had to, basically true or false.
Oh man, I don't remember these. Do
I
you
don't remember
them?
all of them. One of them was the one we were like, oh God, did we get this one right? Oh, okay. One of them was,
Prince Charming.
yeah. But one of them was about the rose. So it was like,
Oh,
is
yeah.
it fact or fiction? The rose will bloom until the beast's 21st year.
Yeah.
And that was fact. Because that's exactly like the line.
Mm-hmm.
The rose would bloom until
Until
his
his
21st year.
year.
Yes.
Yes.
So we knew that one. That was fact. And then the one that we were like, I mean, I researched trying to find it, if it was true or not. And it's, do you meet Prince Charming in Cinderella before the ball?
Which is tricky because, like, you see the king, and he has that scene where he's looking at the paintings of his
Mhm.
son. He gets taller and taller and taller.
Yes.
And so you're like, I mean, technically we do see him, but
you don't
we actually don't
meet him.
meet him until the ball.
Yes. So we got that one right. Whew. That was an intense one.
That was tricky.
That was an intense
We
one.
were not sure about that.
Fiction. I want to say there was a number involved in that one. The one that was
Ariel's
fiction.
sisters.
Right. Ariel has 7 sisters.
Yeah.
Fiction. She is
the
the
seventh
seventh
sister.
sister. She only has 6 sisters.
Yes.
Which we spent a great deal of time remembering their names as well.
I know. We like, we were like singing it in our heads on the
Mhm.
way there. We were like,
We are the daughters of Triton, great Father who loves us and named us well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's as far as we're going to go
yeah,
with
we're
that.
not gonna go there. But yeah. So we got all those right.
Yeah. Oh man, this was another one we
Oh my
we agonized
gosh.
over. So, and I wrote them all down. So, see,
Passion.
So on the magic carpet ride in Aladdin, which of the following do Jasmine and Aladdin not see? So one of them were the Great Pyramids of Egypt, a herd of horses, a Greek temple, statue of Cupid, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and fireworks.
Yep.
So we knew they'd seen horses, the pyramid, the temple, and the fireworks. We could not remember the statue of Cupid and Pisa. And I think that Cupid's statue is on a fountain.
Yes.
I think that's why it was tripping us up to think that it was
Yes.
Hercules, because I think it might be the same fountain. Like a
it
crossover.
must be, because I was like, I see Cupid, but I see it in Hercules, not in Aladdin.
Mhm.
Why am I having a problem? But I did
I
not
know.
remember Pisa in
I
the
know.
slightest. So that was why we went with Pisa, and we were correct.
We were correct. And that
Thank
was a heart-wrenching
God.
one because I couldn't like research fast enough. I
Yeah.
couldn't find it,
We had
couldn't
to
find
wait
it,
for him
couldn't
to
find it.
tell us.
We had to wait for him to tell us that one. What does the invention that Belle's father creates do?
Chops wood.
I don't remember the exact wording of that next one, but
It was what does John Smith, or what do the, whatever you want to call them,
What is-
call
I'm talking about like uncivilized people.
Yeah, what do they refer to uncivilized people like as? What's the term that they use? Several times.
They have an entire song.
Yeah. And that's in Pocahontas.
Savages, barely even human.
Yeah. So we got that one right.
Yes.
So we got all those right.
Mm-hmm. Did great. And the next, which we're not going to remember all of, but the next round was...
Oh, yeah, it was quotes, right?
Quotes, yeah. So there were 2 quotes per line. And you not only did you have to give the character that gave you the quotes, you had to name the movie as well. Which, I mean...
Well, right.
So we got all those right. All right, we got all of them right.
We got all of the questions right.
Every single one of them.
Every single one.
We got to give up this like illusion that we're trying to do. It's just not going to work. We got them all right, guys.
My neighbor was like, hardly ever does anyone ever get all the questions right. Just in general in my trivia like company, just in general. And I was like, well, honey, like...
These weren't hard questions. There were a couple of really hard ones.
There were a few tough ones, but you know, I'm like,
when we get to the next round, that's quite the story.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
That was
okay,
so funny.
But with this last round of like quotes and stuff, we had like a John Smith quote, a fairy godmother quote, which was like I felt like it was such a dead giveaway.
Yeah, because she literally talks about the gown.
I'm like. And then Flounder.
That was a great one. That was a good one because it was like first we were like, wow.
Yeah.
Which he sounds uncannily like
Crush.
Yes, thank you. I want to call him Mr. Turtle.
Oh,
like Mr. Turtle is my
father.
Name's Crush. Oh man, give me Finding Nemo trivia. Not Finding Dory. I'd have to rewatch that a number of times, but Finding Nemo.
Oh my gosh.
I can quote that thing from top to bottom.
We really should talk to Nerdy Talk Trivia. Like, we should host these princess ones.
Oh man. Like nobody would ever get all of them right on our like trivia nights.
No.
I'd be like, how many of these princesses original voices also sang their parts?
Right? That's a great question.
Because there's so many trick answers to that because several of them are uncredited. You gotta dig for that.
Dig a little deeper.
Okay.
Hold on to your fins, mermaids. The Everyday Mermaid Podcast will be right back. Okay, so this episode of the Everyday Mermaid Podcast is brought to you by King Triton.
Just kidding. He's swimming over to Metro Merfolk to check out their classics.
Oh my goodness. Yes. And Metro Merfolk, I mean, it's a group that is all about inclusivity. There we go. Words are hard, you guys, but Metro Merfolk is the place to be.
Yeah.
Because they have classes for kids and adults, and it's in the Metro DC area. So if you're like even like at all close or just traveling through, you can find them at Metro Merfolk on Facebook and Instagram. Check them out. They are our favorite little pod over there. Not little, actually. It's quite large.
It's a large pod.
Yeah, it's a lot of merfolk over there, but check them out at Metro Merfolk. This podcast is also sponsored by our friends at MerMagicCon. Hey, y'all, about MerMagicCon. Because Lauren and I are going to be there this year. It's in February of 2020. It's in like the Manassas, Virginia area. So it's going to be kind of the same Metro Merfolk little area down there. And we really need to just like go check out DC like a couple days before or something.
Oh, that's true. That'd be fun.
That'd be really fun.
I haven't been to DC in years.
Yeah, we should definitely go like check it out. Do some mermaid things over there. So this podcast is sponsored by them. We will be there live podcasting at MerMagicCon this year. And if you don't know anything about it, all I'm going to say is go to mermagiccon.com, get your tickets because it's going to change your life. Everybody, it's going to change your life. All the great mermaids are going to come, and there's classes, there's photo shoot options underwater, above the water, there's a gala. It's just a great time to be a mermaid over at MerMagicCon. So check them out at mermagiccon.com.
Yay!
This podcast is also sponsored by our friends at Mermaid Cove Shop. We kind of love them. And by love them, we mean like obsessed a little bit, like slight obsession mode.
They have all the things.
All the things, Lauren. And you know how I am about mermaid things. I just can't help myself.
She likes them a lot.
Oh, I just have a whole room because of this issue. And let me just say that this is like next level stuff over here at Mermaid Cove Shop. It's just amazing.
They have a mermaid throne.
They have a mermaid throne in there where our mermaid friends like go and do like story times and stuff inside. But they have like anything mermaid you could ever imagine is at Mermaid Cove Shop. Anything.
It's glorious.
Yes. So check them out at Mermaid Cove Shop anywhere on the internets.com, on Instagram, on Facebook. Check them out.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
And by fantastic, I mean fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes. And this podcast is also sponsored by our friends at The Filthy Mermaid. Not filthy like dirty or muddy or dirt on your fins. Like, I mean, are you laughing at me?
Yes.
I mean, like sassy pants, like dressed to impress, like awesome.
Yeah.
Filthy Mermaid.
I've got something in my cart right now from them.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's mermaid clothes, and it's the Filthy Mermaid clothing apparel brand. I know they have some accessory things too, like fun little stickers and stuff. But I have quite a few shirts and things from them because it's very much everyday mermaid look. So if you're looking to like just express your mermaid self, but don't want to be like super over the top about it, the Filthy Mermaid is the place to go for that kind of thing.
Their stuff swims right up our channel.
Oh my gosh, that was the best mermaid pun I've heard in a long time.
I know.
Oh, that was great. So check them out at The Filthy Mermaid on Instagram and Facebook, all the things, and you will not be sorry, friends.
So true.
Okay.
The next round, this one was hard. One of them in particular was really difficult.
Yeah.
And so basically how it worked was you got 3 clues. And if you guessed correctly on the first clue, you got 6 points.
You have to turn it in.
Yes, you have to turn it in before the next clue is given.
Before the next clue. So you have to be confident in your answer.
And then if you get it on the second clue, it's 4 points. If you get it on the last clue, it's 2. But if you get it wrong, you get 0 points.
Goose egg.
So
a lot is on the line.
Is on the line,
friends.
So I didn't take notes for that one. I took notes for the last one, but yeah. So the first one, our problem with the first one is that we were very, very stuck on it being a Disney
princess,
the voice of a Disney princess, because the clue you got before anything started was that they were referring to an actress. Great. Awesome. We can do that.
Yeah.
So we had it stuck in our heads that it had to be the voice of a princess.
Yeah.
And that was really, I think, what tripped us up. So
it
was like, this actress was born in the 1930s in London, got a couple of Tony Awards for her Broadway work early on, but came to real fame by playing a character on television for 12 seasons on a hugely popular TV show and being nominated for an Emmy for every single one of those seasons.
Yeah.
Now, the birth year was really what was like in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I kept thinking it was going to be Eileen Woods.
Yeah.
Because she was the only one whose like time frame would fit that.
Yep, for sure. But then like the TV show for 12 years, you're like, that can't be right. So then, I mean, you thought about this. Like I like my brain was not even going to go there. But you were like, wait.
There was, they were, well, because like I had, you get those like, is that Spidey sense?
Yes.
So I get them when I know I have the right answer.
Oh my gosh.
It's like this little like shiver that goes up my spine where it's like, you figured it out. You got it. And I wasn't getting that. I was like, this isn't right. Like,
yeah.
If it was Eileen Woods, like we'd know more about her if she had been this like,
like if she had been,
show.
and winning like Emmys for every season. That's crazy.
Tony's can be difficult, especially if she won them like early in her career. You're not going to know those, especially again, if she was born like the 1930s. Like if she won them in the 1950s, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my God, did like television, won for an Emmy? What would, I don't know how my brain came up with it.
I don't know either.
But at one point, my brain was like, it's Murder, She Wrote. the television show that she's famous for is Murder, She Wrote, which means that it's Angela Lansbury.
Yep. Oh, so good.
I promptly screamed at poor man
Derek.
running trivia.
His name is Derek.
Thank you, Derek. Oh my God.
He follows us on Instagram now, I think.
Of course, Derek is the one who did our princess trivia. For those of you who don't know, Derek is the name of the prince in The Swan Princess, not Disney, but still a great princess movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Derek, you and I were meant to be.
Oh my
far
God.
longer than forever. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I haven't thought about that song in a long time.
Right? I have it on CD.
You do?
Uh-huh.
We should watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anywho,
so Derek.
magical water transformations. Yes.
Yes, we're into that.
So poor Derek got screamed at by me when I literally, and I'll back away from the microphone for this, when I literally went, wait, don't go. Because like he'd given us like a few seconds, I think,
to answer
finish
it.
up. And I screeched at him like the crazy seagull that I am and scratched at Eileen Woods. And I was I think by then Taylor had showed up. Yeah, she had. And told Abby and Taylor, like, you've got to trust me on this one because 100% it's not like Eileen Woods. It is Angela Lansbury. I know it deep down in my soul. My spidey sense just went off. It's Angela Lansbury. And snuck that sucker in right at the last second. And the second clue was about how she played Mrs. Price on Bedknobs and Broomsticks. And I was like,
thank goodness gracious.
It's
Angela.
I don't remember what the last clue for her was, but it was like, it was a dead giveaway for her. And
side note, which I know we love these, but I just listened to the Bechdel cast about Anastasia.
Oh, really?
It's great.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to listen to that.
You should listen to it. But it's they mention how Angela Lansbury, plays the queen or whatever, empress. I don't know, whatever you say. But they were like rating how well they think the character, like the actresses and actors, like did with their character roles, and they were all like, Angela Lansbury is Mrs. Potts always. Like, she, like that's all she is to us. Like, she cannot be anyone else. And I agree.
I mean, I love her as the Empress. Does that movie pass the Bechdel test? Did they talk about that?
Oh, I missed the last 10 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
I think it did.
Because I mean, like they talk
Yeah.
They talk obviously about
yeah, I think the whole they do. And she's so you should listen to it. You would love it.
No, I will.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, I do like them.
Yeah.
Because I listened to the Evil Stepmothers one. That was really good. Yes, Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, did we ever talk about that? Like at that magical restaurant we went to in LA that my friend took us to, and that little girl, like,
we talked about it.
Belted out.
Yeah.
The Anastasia.
Don't fail me now. We were all like,
oh man, we were singing with her.
God
And
bless
heart
her.
and soul was with that child.
Yes.
That was a beautiful moment. That was a great restaurant.
So great. We need to go back next time.
Yeah, definitely doing that.
Yeah. Okay. So Angela Lansbury. We clearly
6
got
points.
it right. Yeah.
The next one was like, this is a bird. I'm like, wow. That narrow. It's like, there's literally like two birds. Because, I mean, Flit never speaks. He's just a hummingbird with attitude.
Yeah.
And
then Scuttle. And then
the birds in Cinderella don't speak. They just twitter.
Yep.
The mice do, though.
But then Iago. I think that was it.
Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. Does Beauty and the Beast have any birds? Beauty and the Beast doesn't have any birds.
No.
I mean, they do that land on the beast
arm,
but they don't talk. Yeah, so that's it. So you literally have two talking birds in these movies. So it's one of the two birds.
Yeah. And he said, it's a bird that does like impressions.
Excellent impressions, and likes to come up with dastardly plans.
Yeah. Which
I'm like,
Iago.
evil bird.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Speaking of birds, though, I've finally been reading that Twisted Tale. If Ursula had won.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
I know.
So far.
I know. Wait, is it the Twisted Tail or is it the one with like half her face?
No, the Twisted Tale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Scuttle's in it. And
Oh,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
become
Yeah,
this like senile,
he's like-
old,
Crazy
bird.
Yep.
Because he was already a crazy bird, but now
yeah,
he's like
but now
old.
he's old. Yeah.
And he's got this grand bird. There's a grand bird that like helps him do these things. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is brilliant. It's
I know.
So I really like the way it's written.
Yeah, me too.
Like, so far. So I'm really enjoying it.
Wait till you get to the end. I want to
Okay.
know what you think
Okay.
about the end
Okay.
because
Okay.
okay.
I'm getting through. It's not hard, you know.
No, it's really easy
It's
reading.
Really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then, yeah, that was Iago. So then the last one, all we knew was that he was an actor, born in 1956 in New York, and in 1987 became an action film star that eventually had 3 sequels.
Yeah.
So I don't remember how we came up with that. I feel like there must have been more clues than that.
No,
that
I
didn't.
think that was
Really?
it. Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed with
We're
myself.
just really
Yeah,
good.
that's
We
true.
gotta be hyped up on sugar and like let us go, you
Yeah.
know?
Also, my boyfriend asked before I came over here. He was like, "Y'all gonna humble brag about that win for a couple more weeks?"
I mean,
I was like, "You're not wrong. You're not wrong."
I'm very proud of us.
I am too.
We got every question
Every
right.
single one for the maximum amount of points you can get.
Yeah.
Like it'd be one thing if we messed up on one of these like 6
Right.
4 2 points, but no,
no,
all 6.
we got all of them.
Double up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, actor, born in 1956 in New York, action film star. And I was like, oh, Mel Gibson.
Yeah. Mel Gibson was the only one that made sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he is like the only one who's famous for like being an action film star. I didn't have the movies correct that I thought he became famous for, which was the Mad Max franchise.
Yeah.
So he was in the first 3 originals of that. And then the third sequel that they were talking about was the Tom Hardy one, Fury Road. Incidentally, a fantastic movie
Oh.
that you should definitely watch because the woman who edited the daylights out of that movie got an Oscar for it. And her husband was the director. And he specifically chose her for the project, even though she had never edited a action film before. And he
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh.
because I want to because it's
Yeah.
important that we see this from a female perspective instead of a male.
Yes, girl.
The
Yes.
trivia on IMDb for that film is so wonderful. I need people to watch the movie and then go read up on it because it's so good.
Okay. I will do that because
You're
I've
not
never
gonna-
seen it.
You're not going to like it.
Oh. Fine.
But it's really, really good.
Is it like just, is it just dirty?
I mean, like, it's dusty. Like, it's an
Yeah.
apocalyptic world.
Okay.
But it's not gory.
Oh.
It is violent,
Yeah.
but it's like it's super intense. Has Ben
Mm.
ever seen it?
Probably.
Ben would love it.
I'm
It's,
sure.
Anyway, great film, incidentally. Mad
And
Max.
Mel
tangent.
Gibson. There we are.
Mel Gibson starred in the first 3.
Yes.
Super. That's how he became like an action film star. So, of course, you know, and then the other clues for him were he was like, he's been a patriot. He's been
Yeah.
a Scottish fighter.
Yeah. They named basically all the Mel Gibson movies.
Mhm.
And like he's controversial because
Mhm.
he was in the Jesus movies and like
And
all that
has
stuff.
opinions.
And then has like, crazy opinions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah,
So-
Mel Gibson, got it,
Done deal. The next round. The first question, so there are 4 points each. Let's see. So the first question was, what color is the dress for Cinderella that the mice
That's
make?
right. I was like, I
Yeah.
couldn't remember. Yes.
Yeah.
The dress that the mice make for Cinderella.
And it's pink.
It is.
Obviously.
What is the name of Belle's horse?
Philippe.
Philippe.
Obviously. And then the
This is a
third
good
one
one.
was
You got this one. This was definitely
oh
you.
yeah, I love that scene where they're
Mhm.
so it's from Aladdin, and
Mhm.
it's where Aladdin and Jasmine are sitting in his like little area or
Loft,
whatever,
yeah.
loft, whatever. And, you know, the quote is, sometimes you just feel trapped. And they both say it together.
They're both talking at the same time, and then they both say it together. And that's what they were asking for.
They were asking, what's the word that they say?
So he gave the quote that each character says up until that word.
Yeah.
And then you definitely got that one.
Yeah.
I definitely brain farted on the next one.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, we should pause for a moment and make this our hashtag Jody moment. All right, so this question was all about dogs.
Yes.
The whole round was about dogs. And
which we went over in the car.
Yeah, we went through all the dogs, made sure we knew all the pets' names and stuff. I mean, are we nerds?
Oh, man. I mean, it's not even like one of those like mini flags that you get for, you know, going to parades and stuff. And we have like a banner flag.
Big old
that
banner.
we just like pull out on occasion and wave from the rooftops.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly.
It's got all the princesses on it. And we just like swing it back and forth. On the opposite side of it has all the Disney villains on it. And that's when we get salty.
Yeah.
That's when we're feeling some kind of way.
Yes. So the first question was, what's the dog? What was the actual question? Because I think
it's like it was the name of Eric's dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince Eric's dog.
Prince Eric's dog.
Which is Max. And you were like having a brain fart. You were like, wait.
I completely brain farted.
What's his
name?
Looked at He's shaggy. He's slobbery. He doesn't talk.
I literally went to you and was like, it's a sheepdog. What's his name? Yeah, complete brain fart.
Max. What's his name? And then the second question was...
Oh, this was a good one. I was so glad we talked about this prior.
For sure. Because did he just ask what Governor Ratcliffe's dog was?
Governor Ratcliffe's dog.
Percy.
And then this one, I think we both had, but I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What is the name of Lady Tremaine's bloodhound?
Yeah. And
Bruno. Get Bruno. And that's how I know that dog's name.
Yeah.
Because that line, like I love the way she said, it's just one of those moments. Like, Bruno, get Bruno.
Yep. I just got chills all over my spine just from that. Oh, that's good.
It's so good.
Okay. So then the final round before the final trivia, like all the questions. But the final round, the first question was, what in Pocahontas, what is the spinning arrow?
Like what is the household item that we find out Pocahontas has been dreaming about the whole time? And it was a really oddly worded question because, like, I guess it had never occurred to me that she didn't know was a compass.
Yeah. I'm glad I watched the movie that day because I had to refresh on some Pocahontas trivia. And they talk about it, like, she talks about it to Grandmother Willow a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, in your little kid brain, you know automatically what it is if you've, like, even done an iota of Girl Scouts.
Right.
You know, it's, you automatically know as the viewer that she's talking about a compass. And so it took me today years old to realize that Pocahontas, because she's a savage,
right, uncivilized,
has never seen a compass before, and so doesn't know what one is. And so this question, I was really caught up in my brain. I was like, household item. What? Yeah. She's definitely dreaming about a compass. What else does she dream about? And then Abby's over here going, compass, Lauren. Just write down compass. It's a compass. I'm like, okay.
Yep. Only because I watched the movie just that day.
Right.
All right. I'm glad. So this one I had a brain fart on. I'm glad that you...
Yeah, I knew this one right off.
Yeah. The question was, what do the ducks play in Kiss the Girl? And
percussion.
And
turtle.
Yeah, like I can see it in my head, but I can't see the turtles.
Because that one's like an interesting scene in my brain too, because the turtles just like full on willingly just flop over.
So
and then the ducks are like, yeah, this is totally what we do on the reg. I need my turtle drum.
Yeah. So that was turtles. And then this is good.
This one was good.
This is good. The question was, in Cinderella, what is the name Cinderella gives Gus? What is Gus short for? What's
his
full name?
Octavius.
Yep. And I think that stumped a lot of people.
I think it did too, because like so here's the thing. I only know that one because I remember watching it as a kid, or even like not as a kid, even as a semi-adult or teenager or something, and being like, gosh, I always thought his name was Asparagus. I'm pretty sure as like a kid I thought it was like Asparagus or Augustus or something like that.
Yeah, that would make sense, honestly.
Rewatching it older and being like, Octavius? Why do you call him Gus? So it's always been just this big question mark in my brain as to why she makes this jump between Octavius and Gus. Like,
that's so funny.
So yeah, that's how I know that's literally the only reason I know it's Octavius, because it's just a mystery of life.
It is. Why is it this way? I don't know.
So we finished the first half with 38 points.
Yep.
And we were in first place. And they also have this thing called a free pass, which is, it says, here's your free pass. You get one. It's worth one free answer during the first half. If you don't use it, cash it in at halftime for 2 points. We didn't use that.
So we got 2 extra points there.
So we got 2 extra points there. So we're sitting tidy at 38 points. But I think the next closest group finished the first half. Like, we weren't tied with anybody.
Mm-mm.
So I think they must have had like 32.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
They had, they were not that far. So we finished the second half and we've got 98 points. And we're still in first. But here's the thing. Trivia at the end is a little bit like Jeopardy. You get the category and a mini clue, and then you've got to bet some points.
We bet them all.
We bet them all.
After a bit of discussion, Lauren was like, we're here to go all in, right?
And Abby's sitting over there like chewing her nails off. Like, do we do this? Like, what do we do?
What if we don't know?
And I'm like, nah, bro, we're here. Like, this is it. I mean, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Every single one.
And the clue they gave us before we chose to wager all of our points was it Sea Witch?
The Little Mermaid. Sea Witch.
That was the clue.
That was the clue.
And then we were like, okay.
All right.
And in my head, I'm like, crap. Like, I know everything about Ariel and like who played her and like, oh, clearly. But and like all that stuff. But like Ursula, I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Does she have 8 or 7 tentacles? I'm like doubting everything I know at this point. I'm doubting everything I know. And then Lauren's like, you're like, we
gotta do it.
We gotta do it.
Yeah.
So we wager all of our points.
Every single one, all 98 points. And the question is, what is Ursula's human name? And in that moment, we
knew.
We screamed because we know exactly what her name is. We have known for many years that Vanessa.
Oh my gosh.
Ursula's human name.
Yep.
I wrote it in big old letters on the back. I was like, Vanessa.
But like, I like just sitting here thinking about it. I just remember the feeling of like, oh my gosh.
I know.
What if we get it wrong?
I never had that moment. In my brain, it was like the probably the most pure breath I'd taken all night. Like, air can now actually reach the rest of my body now because it's all been going to my brain to pump this knowledge out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Vanessa. So yeah, finished that sucker out at 196 points.
And we won
by 4 points.
Yeah, by 4 points. So, like, had we not dressed up, like, how many extra points did we get for dressing up?
We got 6 extra points for dressing up. Three per round.
Okay.
Or not 3 per round. 3 per half. So we got 3 for the first half and 3 for the second half, and then 2 extra points for the free pass.
Yeah, and they didn't dress up, right?
I don't know. I don't think I ever saw
who
it was, but yeah. I wish we had, though, because I would have been like, what'd you get wrong? Which one did you get right?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well.
Because I'm wondering if it's like was 2 of the 2-pointers.
Oh, yeah, maybe so.
Or I guess it could have been one of these.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. We won.
We won on the point. And then turns out Nerdy Trivia Man lives very close to Abby. And
he messaged me afterwards. It was like, just so you know, no one does this. Y'all are crazy. But we do. And he said that because Derek, he said that Derek, the guy that actually led the trivia, he said that we were lovely and that he had a fun time with us. So glad that he had fun.
He had a lot
because we were really serious.
Because I went up to him and I was like, I'm giving you this answer, but I need you to tell me right now. I need you to tell me if I'm right.
It's true.
Because I need you to tell me.
He's like, I can't do that.
And I was like, oh, I don't like you, Derek.
I know.
No. I'm not on your fan train right now. So just take my answer and go.
Well, it looks like, because I did a little bit of Instagram stalking as I do, and it looks like Derek either was a cast member at Disney or really is into it. So I think we all really just had a little experience together.
And well, at the end I loved it because he said, and with 196 points, smash it with a hammer and smash it they did.
We did it, Lauren.
We did. It was great.
It was so great.
And Taylor was there, and she was adorable.
Taylor was there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So fun.
And we smashed it
with a hammer.
Oh, we were at Party Foul for a long time. We won a $50 gift card.
Yep. So we'll just have to go back to Party Foul.
Mm-hmm. Another trivia night.
Yep.
Have to see how our general trivia is. P.S. Terrible.
Yeah, mine's definitely nope. Count me out.
There are just certain things in life I'm passionate about and know everything I need to know. This is one of those things. Yep. And now I have proof.
Yep. We should just tape it on the desk.
Wiener, chicken dinner.
Literally. Because it was a chicken.
Because it was a chicken place.
Party
Foul. FOWL.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good time.
It was. We had a great time.
Oh, it was so
fabulous.
Fun.
Oh, man. Ate and knew all the things and had miniature heart attacks.
Yep. It was really funny.
A lot of them. So, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's it.
Yeah, so Nerdy Talk Trivia is actually clearly a local company. So if you live in Nashville, you should definitely check them out.
Yeah. They do a lot all over the place. I see their sign constantly.
Yeah. It's literally, it's all over now. I see it everywhere now. It's kind of like when you buy a new car and now you see your car everywhere on the road.
Yes. My sister, she had a trivia team or still has a trivia team. I don't remember exactly. But Seth was the guy who was in charge of their trivia it used to be all the time. I don't know if he still does it for them.
Yeah.
But she was like, oh, we love Seth. He's just boom, 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 boom. Go, done.
I love it. I love it. Well, it was a good time.
Yeah. We had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
Loads of fun.
So fun. So we hope you enjoyed this recap of Disney Princess Trivia. And I don't know, Lauren. I really think we should talk to Seth and just be like, listen. Let us help you. Help us help you, Seth.
We can come up with some zingers.
For sure.
We'll make it so that no one will ever get 100% right.
Ever again. Yep. Good times.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast. Check out all of our other episodes and subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts or the Spotify app, wherever you listen. We're glad to have you subscribe. And if you want to join the Everyday Mermaid podcast Patreon, we want you to do that.
We do.
And you get the episode a day early with no ads and some extra goodies in there every now and then. So go to patreon.com/everydaymermaid. Check that out. And you can follow us on Instagram at Everyday Mermaid Podcast. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
I'm Abby. This is my mermaid gal pal, Lauren. And we will
see you on the flip side.
Bye.